Hello there, my beautiful Taurus. Oh, welcome back to my Tarot Nook. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being awesome and amazing. Welcome to my subscribers. If you're a new viewer here for the first time, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to you. I do variety style readings, somewhat new. Just started this half of the year. And I've created playlists, so check those out to get an idea of the types of readings I do and the timelines for the readings and all that. So I tend to post weekly here, so if you like tarot, like, share, comment, subscribe, especially if you have friends that like tarot, share it out. That would be cool. Thank you so much. So this reading was voted for by the community. I post and I try to remain engaging with you guys in my communities tab. So I posted a vote and everybody wanted this reading, and this is where we are. So my reading is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. All right. And we're going to see where things are for you with this person, specifically what their next moves are towards you. So if you're a cross watcher here, this reading will be about you. All my readings are designed with positive intentions in mind. I set intentions for all my cards. This is a safe space. Feel free to comment your thoughts about the reading, your situation, timestamp something, claim a word, claim a number, whatever you want. You're welcome to do so. This is your space to do so. All right, and again, I just want to say one more time, thank you for being here and for sharing some of your time with me today. All right, so this is now all about this person, what their energy is all about, and what their next moves are towards you overall. We have ghosted, okay, cards speaking for themselves. We have magnetic attraction. We have heartbreak. And we also have the grass is greener. Signs and synchronicities. This person has you in their thoughts. They're thinking about you heavily right now. This isn't somebody that you, when you're together, there's just like a really strong magnetic attraction towards one another. They find you, I feel, extremely irresistible because this is all about them towards you. But this is somebody that disappears or has ghosted you or has rejected some aspects of your energy, or sometimes puts you through like heartbreak mode, you know, kind of sort of like, hey, leaves you in certain places. I feel like this is somebody that kind of makes you feel like you're just there for now, but if something better comes along, they'll go just there. So I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry, I'm just making sure nothing important came through my text. This is somebody again that kind of, puts you like there, and then whenever something they think is better kind of goes there. They're kind of very shallow energy, it feels like. I do feel like there's just a lot of too many coincidences right now. I don't know, but I'll just put it out there. You never know. But like if there's a B that, or an HM2228, whatever comes up here, something like that. Maybe it's type of car that you drive, or something unique about you is coming quite down their frequency lane quite a bit right now. And I do feel like, this is somebody here that is just being signaled by the universe to tune in here. And again, it could just be because of this heartbreak situation that they put you in, or maybe they may have betrayed you in a way that's kind of made you feel like, again, used or hurt. Okay, so let's see here what else is going on. Let's check in what's going on with them. So these are their attributes here. All right, so let's see what else we have. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I'll put that. I'll squeeze that here. This card wanted to talk, so I usually don't do 4 cards because we don't want to keep like pretending like we're profiling this person all day. But hey, it wanted to talk to us. Goddess. Oh wow. This literally showed up at the bottom for my last reading for Cancer, which will also be uploaded here at the same time as this one. So wow, interesting. Again, this person here, I feel like, they're very strong minded, they're disciplined. They definitely self-sacrifice. I didn't even see that as a warrior. I was thinking the saboteur. This is somebody that can do, like, has ways of like just kind of taking maybe reckless steps or risks, or kind of, could self-sabotage sometimes or self-sacrifice sometimes. So there's just that energy here, which could explain the ghosting and why they run quite a bit versus, stick around or, deal with the emotions that need to be dealt with or process something, or, recover from like a problem or something. I do feel like this is somebody that has put you or can put you in a place to feel inspired, to feel like you can love or be loved. So it's not like you actually need them or want them right now at this moment, but it's coming to me that this is somebody that when they're around, they bring it all in. They bring all the passion in and everything. This could be truly, literally a ghosting person, like an actual literal narcissist for some of you. Could be on a cycle pattern, like a 5-week cycle, or truly around the Mercury retrograde cycles. This somebody, it's their habit. It's not because it's you, but I feel like for whatever reason you're very drawn to them, you care about them, and they act very possessive. Okay, so sometimes they'll act like they're coming across like that warrior energy, that fighter. They'll fight for your honor and dignity, but truly they're not. It's all about the talk or just the deliberate kind of comfort. Like they could share things to make you feel just at ease or comfortable, but when it comes to ever putting it to work, they're not going to be there for that. So just that's what's coming up. Let's see what else is going on with this person. I mean, like I said, indirectly, they're kind of putting you there. They could be literally participating in your awakening here. Taurus, they could literally be kind of the person that has to be in that role to kind of shake you up and wake you up to what you deserve and what's better for you out there. But that's not to say that you're not going to welcome them back or not. That's not up to me, or that's up to you and your life path. But ultimately here, there's just sometimes very self-destructive behavior that comes off of that, whether it's on your side or theirs. So again, there could be stuff that you need to kind of also become tuned into, aware of. That way you're not doing those things or improving the frequency of that. One second. Okay, so every time I've been doing these readings, y'all, I've been getting knocks on the door today. So it's all right. The stuff is being delivered. That's all that matters, right? Thank God. All right, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Let's see. Let's check in the tarot and see what's going on with this energy. All right. I'll let you know for what I'm reading for each card, just full transparency, just to give you an idea of the direction of my reading. All right. So I will be doing brand new readings starting tonight. I might upload them tomorrow, but for those, I'm going to actually do a freestyle reading. So for those, no direction. We're just going to jump in those and see whatever comes out. All right, beautiful Taurus. Okay, so they're showing up as the Hermit right now with what's on their mind. Interesting. This is a Virgo energy. We also have the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, for what they want, how they're feeling in the general terms. The Page of Wands here. All right, so that is a Leo energy with Virgo strength and Cancer. So literally this card, wow, is really aligned with these two energies here, just to kind of give you just that pinging vibe here of what's coming up. We have the Knight of Wands for what's in their way, what's challenging them, stopping them, influencing them, whatever it is, what's kind of causing, things to kind of go one direction or another. We're going to see that as the Knight of Wands. All right, and how is all that making them feel? Another page is showing up, Page of Cups, okay? So this Page of Cups here, we're looking at Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius energies. With the Knight of Wands, we're looking at Leo, Cancer energy. So keep all this in mind. We have the Judgment here for what their next moves are towards you. The Judgment card is a fire energy, okay? So Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? So, and then we have the Five of Pentacles here showing up as Taurus energy here. So we have some conversations to have with you here at the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, they're showing up as the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they're entering the reading with Virgo energy. So Taurus, you could be literally dealing with a Virgo here, or this person has strong Virgo tendencies, or not just the tendencies, but in their charts, okay, in their natal charts, okay. So the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, patience running low, okay. This is somebody that is kind of in a bind, all right. They're kind of not motivated to do much. I do feel like this person, could be in a place where they manipulate a little bit or self-sabotage to the point where they're always leaving, running, ghosting. And in terms of where they are, how they're entering the reading, this is somebody that is thinking a lot, I think, about a lot of things, but they're self-judging themselves, all right? So the judgment here is already impacting them as how they're showing up. They're not kind to themselves, but because they're aware, but they're not necessarily able to kind of move on because we have the lover vibes here because you guys have this magnetic attraction. So when I think of it from all those angles, I do feel like this is somebody here that I'm not sure how much work they're willing to put, or if they're aware of the amount of work that's needed to kind of bring things to heal, or to not just heal in this case, but to kind of stop playing that game, because they're in such a hermit energy all the time, like on their mind. I feel like this is a person overall that does not mind being alone whatsoever, which is why it's so easy for them to run, and then just chase when they feel alone or lonely. All right, this is somebody that's just withdrawn, maybe just even in general, like they don't like social circles. Nothing bad about it. It's just they like to stay with their thoughts quite a bit. This is somebody I feel like, essentially, here, there isn't a whole lot of patience because there's a lot of work to be done, but they have all the patience in the world to think about what they want. So it's just, I feel like sometimes they end up just kind of getting kind of stuck with themselves here. It does feel like at this time, because they're in this place when they're thinking, I feel like they're thinking like, it may be better to focus on themselves because you may not be kind of allowing them back, or maybe you're still also like maybe blocking them in some cases. So they're actually in a place where they're focused on doing their own thing more so, to just kind of see where they want to go. Like they just don't know where they want to go. Okay, now there's just some envy or bitterness out there still. There's just a little bit of a kind of a little bit of a shutting out, like a rejection style. So I do feel like here, there could have again been some type of a better option, the ghosting, the rejection. They're thinking about all of that. They're realizing that they're doing that. And I think it's not, for some of you, it's something you may have called them out on. Okay, but you're still, you're still in their energy field. So I feel like you're also obviously thinking about them. The Chariot here, in terms of what they want, this is a Cancer energy, strong. This is somebody that does not have direction, what to do. Even if they know what they want, they don't have direction because they're usually just running and coming back, and somebody's always taking them back and letting it happen, whatever. And in this case, I feel like you're putting some boundaries on them, so they are unable. You're putting these obstacles in their way, and they don't know how to kind of really break it from there, because it's putting them in a place where they're literally blocked by obstacles right now. And this is somebody, again, patience is showing up. So they're trying to practice patience, but they're not really in their most patient place. They're feeling a little powerless, to be very honest with you. And I feel like they want some of that strength back. I feel like they would like to have some type of direction. And I feel like this is somebody that wants to kind of come back into your emotional world, like your emotions here, like the emotions you have is exactly what this person needs. So be careful if you're in a narcissistic cycle, or if you don't know if you're in a narcissistic relationship, maybe look it up. Arrive at your own answers to see if there's that kind of an energy, because there's just a lot of the self destruction, the self sabotage, the self sacrifice, the self aggression. Like there's just self control, literally. So there's a lot of, and they're in their Virgo vibe so strong that it literally works with their isolationist style here. So they're lacking direction, truly, is what's going on. How they're feeling, Page of Wands in the reverse. Again, we talked about this being a Leo, Cancer, Virgo energy. Like, oh my gosh. This is somebody I feel like, they feel like things are very unreliable right now. They could see it as themselves being unreliable. They could feel like, not that you're unreliable, but the relationship isn't unreliable. They're aware of things, okay? So it's not like they're just kind of aloof and unaware and unawake. They have the awareness of what they do. It's just that with you, it's the opposite of how it should be. Like normally it's okay, but with you it's not. There's this magnetic thing keeps calling my attention. And then we have them in the wands, right? We have it in the wands right here. I thought I saw that wands. Yeah, Knight of Wands right there as well. So we have it in the wand state here, and it's in the reverse, by the way. So there's a lot of unstable shit going on, stuff going on. There's somebody here that I feel like wants information or wants to give you information, but it could disrupt you. It could disrupt where you are because of the ghosting and because you've had it with them. Okay, so there's just, again, a lot of uncertainties keep showing up. We talked about, like, what's in the way right now. We have the Knight of Wands. Again, we go from the Page to the Knight. This is somebody in their Leo Cancer energy wants to approach. They are soul on a soul searching journey. They really are. This is somebody that's finding out the truth on their own, and they're realizing it because they've isolated or they've withdrawn or they kind of went into that ghosting mode. But this time you're on their mind. This time it's a different situation. Again, if it's narcissism, maybe the supply, is not out there. So they want to come back to something familiar. I just need to put these things out there because these cards can bring up, patterns, and also, the general behaviors of these cards can talk a lot when you're looking at it from a Knight of Wands. Like, this is somebody that literally is lusting and wants to take daring measures to kind of find a way back to get what they want with you, or what they've had before that they want again. Okay, but the Page of Cups here is kind of like, it's making them feel like they should, reach out in a romantic, more compassionate way versus just kind of keeping it simple like in the past. They really need to kind of capture your attention this time around. I do feel like this is somebody that if they do communicate, they will admit to some things being unfair, or allowing the conversation to kind of highlight things that they may not have done right in the past. But this is somebody that I feel feels emotional fulfillment with you here. So I feel like they adore you. They look at you as something that's very, fulfilling here. I feel like this is somebody that, really would like you to follow your heart with them this time if they do come back, or at least they'll ask for something like that. But they're also wanting to follow their heart this time. Okay, so not to say like everything has changed out of nowhere, but it is the Page of Wands, and this is a sensitive soul I feel like that we're dealing with. So it's not like, intentionally acting immature. It could just be that, again, we talked about in the past, nobody else has struck their attention in a way that now they have to understand and work with their own feelings. Okay, so I do feel like this is somebody that wants to advance with an emotional offer, something that could be more fulfilling this time than just kind of getting together because of being attracted to one another. Now, the Judgment here is their next move towards you. I feel like because it's showing in the reverse, maybe some of you, this person hasn't learned from their past lessons. And, this is something that they may approach you because they do want to have a conversation with you, and they want to start something fresh. And in the reverse, though, I do feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that does have self-doubt. So, this is somebody that may be indecisive of what they truly want. I do feel like if some of you are approached by this energy, maybe a better, thing would be to ask the question of what can be done to compromise, or what can be done to kind of see if this connection is worth the next steps. But this is somebody that, I feel like would rather be around you than to give you an answer or a decision of commitment or what they really want with this connection. This is somebody I feel that strongly still feels like their independence is just super, super important. So I feel like it's really easy for them to just be a runner. And it could be phases in their life right now. Again, it has nothing necessarily to do directly with you. But either way, I feel like there's just a change that's happening, but it could be delayed. So if they do have cold feet or choose to change their mind about approaching you, it's going to be because they may feel like they're going to be freezing themselves in something that if they do leave, there's no recovery ever again. So I feel like it's more like, can we just enjoy the moment, please, versus talk about something from 3 months from now. This energy is still a little fickle like that. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, you're showing up in their energy field. And also to close out the reading, it is showing up in the reverse. I definitely feel like there could be signs of improvement here. This is something about a rebuilding. Somebody wants to rebuild something with you, or rebuilding a life together to some extent for some of you. This is somebody that wants to come out of the cold, and I feel like they want to worry or have a worry-free time forward with you. I feel like this is somebody's coming out of isolation. And so I feel like the biggest form of advice is to kind of, when someone's coming out of isolation, they're still in their own bubble, right? So it's not like they're going to be able to kind of just dive in. And if this person is in any case, showing up as so far what this reading talked about, or kind of likes to, keep time to themselves, they could, taking things slow may be important, which is why like things could be slowed or delayed overall. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you. If you haven't, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share if you got friends that like tarot, hit notification bell, come back for future uploads. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 additional angel messages for you, and I'll pull a final angel healing card for you. Okay, so your angel answers are a year from now. So take this as it resonates. Obviously, you know your situation. We have a strong no that's showing up, and we also have unlikely. Ooh, if any of these mean anything to you there, let me know. And finally, if you've made it this far, I want to say thank you so much. I usually do this in all my readings. I pull a word card for you, and I ask you to type up whatever word or phrase shows up to claim the reading. It also lets me know you stayed with me till the very end, and I love you so much for doing that. Thank you so much. So, excuse me, your word is compassion. So you can type that in the comments. Also, your healing message is when you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. All right, so this is your healing angel word for you. Love you all so much, Taurus, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.